Oh, fam. Happy Monday to everybody. I hope everybody's doing great. Thanks for joining me on live. I wanted to inspire and give you a little bit of Monday motivation today. And we're going to talk about happiness. What the hell does it take? What does it really take to just find happiness, to just be happy? And I think that this is going to really resonate with a lot of people because we're chasing stuff to make us happy, and it does make us happy momentarily, right? And I'm going to get into like two real tangible things that you're going to take away from today, and you're going to go, maybe I can apply this and make myself actually happy and sustain that happiness, right? Because we all know when we buy something new, when we do something exciting, we have that temporary happiness, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's a good thing. But what I think most of us want is sustained happiness throughout our life. So we're going to talk about a couple of things, a couple of major topics, and some pointers as to what maybe we can do to have that and achieve that sustained happiness throughout our life. And then I'm going to talk about Bob. I have an interview in a couple hours here, literally in 2 hours. So I hope you guys stay tuned for the live interview on YouTube, and I think we'll stream it on Facebook as well. But I am super excited about being on this guy's platform. Bob, I don't know, he's an interesting guy. And for some reason, we don't pick and choose always who we connect with, who we vibe with. And for some reason, I'm vibing with Bob, man. He lives out of his van. He wants to just kind of fix his van up and travel around the world, around the United States, and eventually around the world. And I'm sure he's really interested in interviewing me about my book and what I'm doing for humanity. But I'm just as interested, if not more interested, in just talking to him and seeing like how he's doing this off the grid life, and just kind of, he seems so happy and he's just kind of out there. So stay tuned for that. In a couple hours here, we're gonna do the live on YouTube, and I'll make sure that I post that on the Facebook page. And then don't forget that we have a summit coming up this weekend. So go to www.summitevents, SUMMITEVENTS.world, like we're impacting the world. And if you're a parent, if you work with kids, you're going to really want to attend this summit. I guarantee it's going to be amazing. We have some amazing motivational speakers, and we have some amazing panelists that you're going to really resonate and vibe with. So happiness. Let's talk about your happiness. I was thinking about this morning, and because of COVID, I haven't driven my car, my BMW X3, for a while. So much so, when our yard guy was here cutting the yard, I needed to move it, and the battery was totally dead, so I had to just roll it down the other side of the driveway. But something that I noticed and thought about is I'm a car guy. I love cars. I love doing stuff, modifying cars and stuff like that. And I just put in thousands of euros, so thousands of dollars, into the paint, rims, stereo system, redoing the interior, leather, all of this stuff, right? And it made me happy. And when I looked at it, I go, oh yeah, wow. But I noticed that since I haven't driven it really anywhere in almost a year because of COVID, I'm no less happier. Let me say that again. The void of what I put so much time, energy, effort, money into was taken away from me, and I was not less happy because of it. And it got me thinking today, like, how much are we putting into things that temporarily make us happy? And we don't even realize that it's just not going to make us happy long term. And it really doesn't positively impact our lives. And here's why. Boy, if you put, $3,000 or euro into a paint job and someone scratches your car, in my case, SUV, you're pretty pissed. Or if you go up to a curb to park and you scratch your rims and you just spent two grand on your rims, you're pretty pissed. And so when you get pissed off, does that add to your happiness temporarily or long term? Does it add to or take away? Of course, we're all going to say it takes away. But why did it take away? Well, because I bought something, spent a lot of money or invested a lot of time and energy into it, and now it's not what I want it to be. And I go, well, is that something that I invested in that's long-term happiness or short-term happiness? And I'm by no means saying don't do stuff that makes you temporarily or happy in the short term. Not even close. I think that a balance between both is good, but more than the balance between, I think understanding, oh crap, wait a minute, I might be investing time, energy, money, effort into something that is going to temporarily make me happy, perhaps make me unhappy if something happens to that something, right? And then it's going to negatively impact my life. So why bother? Is it going to really make me happy? And we're going to go into in a minute some stuff that actually will make you happy long term happiness, right? Long-term happiness, stuff that you will take to the grave with you. And the truth is, I'm not in the next 20 years, I'm not going to care about this BMW. I'm not going to care about the paint job or the rims or anything else on the inside. Do I regret it? No. But so many people are seeking temporary happiness, and it's at a cost. It's at a cost. Think about our kids, right? So the iGeners out there, so Generation Z, and how much time, energy, and effort they invest into a TikTok video that will give them temporary happiness, activate some endorphins, so release some endorphins in their mind, in their body, and they're going to feel good about it, but they will forget. Just like us, if you're my age or even close, you have videos, I'm sure, or memories out there that you have forgotten. But the lasting ones are the memories that you really did something that made you feel long-term joyfulness or happiness, right? So seeking real happiness this week is what I would like you guys to do. I would like you to just be cognizant, be thoughtful of the fact that you perhaps are doing things that are temporary, seeking things that are temporary happiness, and they may not be adding to your life, and they may actually be taking away from your life, like investing in a paint job and somebody comes by and scratches it, or a huge TV, an entertainment system, and then all of a sudden you break it somehow or somebody steals it. Again, I'm not saying, and I'm not a hypocrite, I don't want to say that these things don't bring me temporary happiness and I don't enjoy them. Not saying that at all. And I'll continue to buy things and invest in things. I like nice clothes and Versace and big ass TVs. That's just me. But being a little more cognizant, and this is a goal for me this week, is to be a little more cognizant of the fact that I may be investing my time, energy, money, effort into things that are going to give me temporary happiness, and they're not going to really matter a year from now, 10 years from now, 50 years from now. So I wanted to just go into some things that will give you long-term joyfulness or happiness. Okay, so long-term. Generosity. When you're giving to other people, if you're in the position to give to other people, that really makes a profound impact to your soul. And you're going to tend to remember that. Connecting with friends, family, loved ones, volunteering, giving your time, those things will make a lasting impression on not only you and positively impact not only you, but other people. So when you go volunteer somewhere, a soup kitchen, a homeless shelter, whatever, you go volunteer somewhere, you're going to remember that feeling, and you're going to feel good about it, in actual true joy, not temporary uh, gratification or temporary joy. You're going to feel that long term. Every time you reflect back on that memory that you went down to the local homeless shelter and volunteered for a day and met some homeless people and talked to them about their story, you're going to remember that, and that's going to make you feel good. I'll share with you, I remember going to Bangladesh, and this is early on in my Air Force career. I was about 23 years old, if I remember correctly. And I remember going and being shocked, absolutely shocked by the level of poverty that there was in Bangladesh. And I couldn't believe that there were people, families, kids sleeping out on the street, and the lucky people were sleeping in little huts. And that changed me. That changed my perspective on a lot of things in life. And I remember going to the bazaar and the little kids holding me by my hand. Mister, come, mister. I take you, mister. And they're taking us through the bazaar, right? A bazaar is like a flea market, but it's very tightly packed. Only a couple people can walk down the little aisles, and there's a bunch of shops, and I'm talking hundreds in this bazaar. And the kids were holding us by our hand and taking us, Mister, what you want, Mister? Mister, what you want? You want a shirt, Mister? You want it? And so we're buying things, and we have these kids with us, and they're holding our hands. And so at the end, as we were leaving, going back to the hotel, we're giving the kids a bunch of money, and they were so thankful. And that was an experience that I will remember to my grave. That experience, as I reflect on it even now, brings me joy. It makes me smile to think about that experience. And I don't remember when I bought the last pair of Versace shoes from Versace.com. That doesn't, when I think about that and I go, okay, I really like Versace shoes. Great. We all like nice stuff. But I remember when I bought a pair of Versace shoes, went out with them, right? A nice blue pair. And I ordered a drink, and then the waiter comes over with our drinks, and he steps on my shoes. Now, had those been a pair of shoes that cost a couple $100, I wouldn't have cared. But when they're $1,000, you care. And that didn't bring me joy. That didn't bring me any happiness. I don't even reflect on it now and think about when I bought them or when they got scuffed, anything that brings me joy or happiness. So I want to really, I hope that really resonates with you guys, is just kind of thinking and reevaluating throughout the week, throughout your life, perhaps, what's really bringing you happiness? What's really bringing you joy? And again, I'm not saying cut the stuff out that brings you temporary happiness. I certainly will not. I like cars. I like big TVs. I like stuff. But I'm certainly going to reevaluate the next time I go on, Armani or Versace or wherever I go to buy stuff, whether or not first I need it, which if you saw my closet, I don't. It's ridiculous that I ever shop again, me and Vasiliki. But besides that, what is that really going to do for me? And the truth is, I'd rather spend that $1,000 on a charity. I'd rather give that to somebody that actually needs it, that needs it for essentials, right? That would make me feel better. The times that I go in and donate to people, look, I'm not bragging. I hate to talk about myself, but I have 2 military outstanding volunteer service awards, right? Medals, 2 of them for volunteer stuff, for having a mentoring program, a nonprofit, for a lot of stuff that I did to help other people. And that, when I think about it, brings me joy. And I think at the end of the day, we all just want to be happy. So there's a level. And when you're below this level, that means that your basic needs, your essentials, the stuff that you actually need are not being met. And so to seek true happiness when your basic needs aren't being met really doesn't balance out, doesn't work well. But once you're at a point where your basic needs are being met, you should grow a little bit from there. Okay, I got nice stuff, right? I want nice stuff. But at some point, how many millions do you need? How many hundreds of thousands do you need? Because they won't bring you extra joy. You get what I'm saying? That extra stuff most likely will take away from your joy, take away from your happiness, take away from the things that really matter that you're going to actually take to your grave. So I wanted to leave you with that. I also want to leave you with loneliness kills. So don't, even if you're an introvert, even if you enjoy being by yourself, make sure that you connect with people. It's very hard sometimes to connect with people over the last year. COVID has really flipped a lot of things upside down. Make sure that you just reach out to the people. You can take the first step. I'm not as good as I need to be or want to be at this. I connect a lot with people, but I haven't talked to my two best friends in a little while. Brock got a new girlfriend, and he's tied up with her, which I'm really happy, and I can't wait to see them. Um, and then Colin is in training. He got picked up for warrant officer school, and he's in training right now. And so I haven't been able to video or connect with them. And those two guys are my two best friends. And then even my other very good friends, like Vasilis, the guy that baptized me, Nikos, we haven't connected it as much. I have made some other acquaintances that are going to turn into friends, I'm sure, and we've been able to connect. I connected with a really amazing guy, Domingo, today, who's from Puerto Rico. He lives in the States, and I think it's going to form a friendship. So connection is my point, and make sure that you're connecting with your friends, family. Make sure that you're volunteering, you're giving, you're being generous, generous with your time, energy, and money. And then the last thing is Bob. Bob, don't forget, we have an interview in an hour and a half now at 6 o'clock my time. And Bob, again, he lives out of his van. Uh, he's just an interesting guy. And I'm telling you, connecting with him is going to bring me joy, even though he's excited to connect with me. He's super excited about to talk about the book and the things that I'm doing, but I'm super excited to just connect with him and see like why he's doing what he's doing and how he's doing what he's doing and how much joy that's bringing to him to live his dream, right? So anyways, look, action. I'm all about action. I'm a life coach that really wants you to do, move, act, be, create your best life, create your best environment. And I hope that this added value to the process of you creating your best life, to really figuring out what true happiness is for you. And perhaps this resonates with you a little bit and you're able to apply it, right? We went over a few things. So rewatch this video, please rewind it, rewatch it. I'll post it on the YouTube channel. I'll leave it on Facebook. This is me offering things that I'm pretty great at to humanity for nothing, for free. And I want to do this. I'm thankful that I am able to do this, but I've invested a lot of time, energy, money, and effort into becoming a happy person, into becoming a non-violent person. I mean, I was a violent person, like fights. Like I would chase you to your house. I've chased people to their house for cutting me off on the road. Like I was not a good person. And so now I'm, extremely happy. I know what true happiness is. But it's taken a lot to get there. And I want you to be able to get there. If you want one-on-one coaching or you want to enroll in one of the programs that I have, please send me a message. Send me a message on Facebook, send me a message via email, info@upna.net. I love to help. I love to see people better. And that's my goal in life. I wake up every day to learn and be able to apply what I've learned to also be able to share and help other people just really become better at whatever they'd like to become better. If I am able to help, then I'm all for it. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you guys for being here. No joke. I wish you the absolute best week. Say hi to me. Reach out. Put a comment in the comments. Oh, there's a bunch of comments. I'm not looking at comments right now. I'm sorry, but I will. I will, and I'll reply to everyone's comment. I thank you for commenting. Share the video. Here's the deal. Nobody's paying me for these videos. So don't feel like sharing the video is costing anyone anything. Someone out there may see this after you share it, and it may change their life. And that's the point. That's the true point, is to help people that haven't had that aha moment in whatever aspect of their life. They may need that aha moment, and they go, holy crap. Yes, I keep thinking that the next new Mercedes, BMW, Lamborghini, whatever I'm investing all this money in is going to make me happy. The next bigger house, the next uh, trip or adventure or whatever that I'm not spending to really seek the experience. I'm spending to seek the attention or approval from others. And you may save them millions, thousands. You may lead them to happiness by sharing. And if you're in that category and you want to reach out to me, reach out, reach out. I'm always available for everyone. I've been able to do some extraordinary things in my life, with my life, for my life, and I want to give that back to others. All right, so I won't belabor this. I love you guys. I sincerely wish you a happy Monday, happy week. We'll see you on Friday again for a little bit of weekend motivation. Don't forget to tune in about an hour and 20 minutes for me and Bob's live. I'll post it here on Facebook. Don't forget, tomorrow, Ryan and I are going to go live and give you some great coffee time advice. So anyways, love you guys. Peace, fam. I'm out. I think I'm out. Hold on. Am I out? Let me stop the Zoom. Then I'm out. Bye, guys. You guys be good.